So Zoo by Russ have just came out, and I'm reviewing it. So if you don't know who Russ is, it's a person who is very pretentious in his music and very self-serving when it comes to the lyrics. He blew up a few years ago. He started this whole anti-drug movement, kind of like a snarky thing that really got rubbed people the wrong way, especially when he had comments about Little Peep, which was very inappropriate. And, he came out with this new album, and I have to say, I wasn't really feeling it. I thought it was a little bit cool that they had a lion in the front, and then they had Snoop Lion or Snoop Dogg, which also they had a wolf on the front. So that's cool too. So I checked it out, and it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty generic. It's pretty above. It's pretty under average, I should say. Nothing really above average about it. So this album starts out with Russ taking an idea from Macklemore, which he has a flute song where he says he's high IQ to the point where when people say high IQ or mention IQ, I just tell them IQ means to me ignorance quantified, because it's always the insecure people or insecurity quantified, because it's always the insecure people bringing up IQ, just like Russ. And I thought maybe low key on this album he was dissing Eminem since he mentioned Slim Shady and also Southpaw, which is a movie that Eminem did a feature song on. And Eminem is a Southpaw. Also, the next track is called Outlaw, which, the Eminem had I think a group called Outlaws, or that was Outsiders, but Eminem shows himself as an outlaw, so that's another thing. Also on this track, he uses ironically, like, wrong, like he used, I think he doesn't know what ironically even mean, because in the context he used on a song, he used it totally wrong. Now, Russ borrows one of my favorite Metallica albums, Kill 'Em All, for his crappy, shitty song, with a beat that sounds like K Dot's Sing About Me. Also, Russ having this little clever line where he says that you can't sell out your basement, which I thought was pretty funny. Overall, the track is a dud. And it's sad. All throughout this album, you have sparks of genius, like on the song Park, where he says, quote, that giving a cold shoulder is the only way to deliver heat. I thought that that was pretty clever. Voicemail, I meant that line was from. On the song Park, he has a sample that sounds like it came from Sting, which make it sound like Juice World's Lucid Dreams, since he also sampled the song from Sting, or the Police, I should say. Begging You have this annoying vocoder on the hook that pretty much ruins the whole song for me. Like, it's fucking trash. Plus, he referenced the Madman Shia LaBeouf, and I'm like, man, dude, no, no. He's just a meme at this point. He has a mental illness. Don't reference him. For the song called Serious, it has the least serious lyrics. Like, he has this reference to girl, I've been thirsty way before you broke your water, which, Russ, that's a reference to the girl giving birth. Like, the fuck? Are you one of those people who's into, like, pregnant porn and crap like that? Like, gross, man. Keep My Wrist. Russ make the mistake of saying John Kingston instead of Sean Kingston. I'm like, oh, I rolled my eyes when I heard that. Like, rookie mistake, Russ. And also, he makes a reference to ape shit, which literally is the only reference to animals on a album called Zoo, which is pretty sad. Also, he referenced how rappers are wearing dresses. It looks like Comic Con, or the game looks like Comic Con. And this line, it's so funny. It makes up for the corny line he had with Missing You Crazy, where he says he used to wear only 5 shirts. Bummy. On Our Time, Russ sounds like an alcoholic with the line, I miss you so much, I want to drink. I mean, whoa, man. Like, ooh. Or I miss you enough to drink. I'm sorry, I misquoted him. But still, man, it sounds desperate and kind of sound like you're leaning towards alcoholism. From a distance, Russ sounds like a secret admirer or worse, a freaking stalker, man. Very creepy. Last forever, Russ have this creepy line where he says he worked so hard, no wonder he stumbled upon it. Like using the term stumble make it seems like it just came at ease and you didn't really work that much. Like he could have phrased it much better. Pushing it, Russ confirms that he cannot trust himself. And on the closing track, F that, Russ makes several inappropriate references to sex where he says you probably got raped in a pen. And also, he says that the girl you want is sucking his dick, which, is a better term of phrase than From a Distance, where he sounds like he's a stalker. Overall, I'm giving this album a 3. It kind of sucked. Please like, subscribe, share the video, and I'm out, guys.